Hello, my loves. It's me, your friendly curly tapping lady. So, I wanted to talk to you today about something that happened to me over the weekend, and it was a series of events, really. It wasn't just a big, like, blam. What happened was I had the amazing Carl Dawson from the EFTMRA. Now, the EFTMRA is the Emotional Freedom Technique Training Academy, and it also Matrix Reimprinting Training Academy, because Carl actually created the technique Matrix Reimprinting. So I'm not here to talk to you about what that is today, but if you would like to know more, please just let me know in the comments below, and I'm more than happy to do a live stream about Matrix specifically, tell you more about that, because it's a big part of the work that I do with my clients. So feel free, ask away. What I'm actually going to talk to you about on this particular live stream is that when he was over, now I've done my Matrix Reimprinting training, I did it a couple of years ago, and as I say, I use it all the time in my practice with clients, and I also use it a lot for my self-work. I'm quite lucky in that I find it quite easy to do that particular work on myself, although I also love to work with other practitioners, because often our subconscious is sneaky and it'll protect us from getting that little bit deeper. So what I learned over the weekend was I had my fabulous EFT trainees there. They did me proud, every single one of them. And we were talking a lot the first day about, all the basics and all the intro to Matrix, and seeing them all getting on and learning it. And it was a very proud moment for me, just to see everybody just totally just getting on with it, and, just not questioning themselves too much and just jumping in and having a go. And it was, I don't know, I just felt really proud. I felt like a little proud mother hen. But then on the second day, I started to have some shifts myself, because I was tapping along, borrowing benefits in the background. And what I noticed was, as we were talking more and more about kind of going deeper with the work, and this idea of the one core belief that Carl talks about, that there is not just a series of beliefs like I'm not good enough, or I'm not worthy, I'm not deserving, I'm not loved, that every one person, every individual will have a very specific belief that is core to the things that keep tripping them up in life. Now, I have not yet discovered what my one core belief is, and so I found myself by the end of the second day just like, what the fuck is my core belief? And I started to get really frustrated with myself, like, why haven't I found it? And I've done a lot of work on myself, so I've got notebooks and notebooks and journals about all the different limiting beliefs that I've come up against and that I've cleared, ones that maybe recur in different areas of my life that I haven't quite shifted fully yet. But I haven't got close to finding this elusive one core belief. So the reason I've called this video, or this live stream, Perfectionism, is because it was a form of perfectionism. And it dawned on me that what I've been waiting for is to find this core belief and to nail it, so that as I move forward and grow my business and expand my life and my creativity and get myself more out there, I'm not going to stumble on these things. I'm not going to get smacked in the face, and every time I stand on that limiting belief rake, it's not going to go wham, wham. Because that hurts, right? Getting slammed in the face with your belief rakes, that really hurts, and it can make you feel very stuck and a little bit like you're chasing your tail. So I realised that I was getting so frustrated and my energy had really dipped, and so afterwards I had a chat with Carl, and it helped me just shift my perspective around things. And I didn't really realise that I was a perfectionist, because I see myself as quite spontaneous, and I'm always encouraging my clients, just give it a go, have a try, see what happens, trust your gut, trust your intuition. And I've always thought that I'm quite good at that. But here I was, sitting at the back of the room, just getting so frustrated with myself for having not figured out this one core belief. And the reason it bothered me so much, as I say, was because I felt like if I keep moving forward and growing my business at this rate, that I'm going to constantly get smacked in the face by these things. And so when I got home last night, I had a bit of a word with myself, like, come on, Noel, sort it out. You don't have to be perfect. The things that make you imperfect are the things that resonate most with others. And it's like, well, she seems to be, you know, she ain't perfect, but she's doing okay. And I think that's more inspiring to people sometimes than thinking, oh my God, she knows everything. She's so perfect. That's not going to appeal to anyone, because I think that's more terrifying than anything. But what was really interesting to me about this idea of the one core belief and the fact that I couldn't access it, or I couldn't find it, or hadn't found it yet, was, as I say, I felt like I needed to know what it was. Hi, Chris. Hell yeah. um, it's it was like I needed to figure it out, because it was like I'd convinced myself, oh, I can't do, I'll do that when. I'll reach out more in the EFT community and make myself more of a presence in there when I figured it out, because I think I know that deep down, so and subconsciously, I'm aware that when I want to do something and I focus on it and give it my full attention, shit happens. Like, good shit happens. And then I can have a tendency to, something will come along and it will make me question myself. Now, I'm sure that's just part of the human condition, so I'm not going to beat myself up about that. But I realised that because I'm kind of almost trying to keep myself out of feeling pain sometimes. And the weird thing is that when I'm in that moment of pain, like self-sabotage or physical pain or injury or whatever, I'm actually very good at saying to myself, you know what, this is just upper level, upper limit stuff. This is just your egoic mind and your subconscious coming to make sure you're okay and protecting you and trying to keep you safe. So I'm actually pretty good at talking myself down when I'm in it, but I'm still trying to protect myself from it for some reason. So there's like a weird thing that's happening in my subconscious that's trying to keep me from being in pain at all. But I can cope with it. So why does it still feel that it needs to keep me safe? I don't know. I'll keep you posted. I'm going to be working on this today. But yeah, so the idea is, I don't have to be perfect. I don't have to know what that core belief is. I can continue to take steps, and yeah, occasionally get smacked in the face with a limiting belief or emotional rake, like, wham, ooh, we didn't see that coming. Okay, well, let's deal with that and then keep going. So I've often said that EFT is not, for me, it's not about becoming like a robot and having no emotions at all. It's more about being able to help you understand and grow from the emotions and the problems and the things that pop up in your life as you go. So I guess for me, what I need to do now is release the need to find this core belief, keep living my life, and enjoy the success I already have. Enjoy the fact that, even as I say it, like, I feel like, ooh, I feel love in my heart. Hey, Sam. Because the clients I have in my life right now, I just love every one of them. Like, the work we do together blows my mind. Every single time I have a session with these people, I'm just like, whoa, I'm humbled by the amount of work that they will put in and the amount that they will listen to the advice that I give them and take action and then see the results in their life and their business. So for now, that's what I'm focusing on. Truly being grateful for what I have right now, rather than going, yes, I love what I have right now and I need more. Having more is always going to be great. But when it comes from a place of, I'm not good enough, I'm not doing enough, I should be further along. And I actually got told yesterday, like, right, you've been doing this for about 3 years. You are ahead of the curve. Don't worry, you're doing fine. And just to hear those words from someone I respect and who really knows his shit was a really heartening experience. And for me, I know that words of affirmation are actually really important to me, because that's how in terms of the 5 love languages, I don't know if you've ever heard of that. If you haven't, just look it up online. It's a real eye-opener. You can do a little test. But now that I know that words of affirmation are very important to me, just hearing that, as I say, from someone that I respect, who knows their stuff, was like a real... it wasn't like an ego boost. It was just like oh, okay, yeah, you're right. It was an eye opener. That's what it was. It just kind of, I could feel my whole body just go, oh, okay, yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing well. Things are fine. So this is a message for you to say that wherever you are right now, whatever you're struggling with, it's okay. Don't worry. You're going to get through it. You're going to be fine. You don't need to be 10 years ahead of where you are right now, because there are going to be some real beautiful moments between now and then. So let me know in the comments below, where do you see this showing up for yourself? Bear in mind that if you have the same self-sabotage pattern as I seem to be seeing in my life of, oh yeah, okay, things are great, but now what? If you're like a bit of a magpie and you forget to give yourself the credit for the awesome stuff you've already achieved, it feels so good to even say that. I feel so relaxed right now. I'm like, hey. Then let me know in the comments below that you also have this perfectionism kind of sabotage system going on and you forget to celebrate your wins. And I do have a workshop coming up at the end of May. I think it's the 27th of May. I'll put the link in the comments below when I'm done, and maybe even up above if I'm feeling, abundant. I might post the link twice for you guys because I love you. And you can sign up for that. It's an in-person workshop. It's not online, so you'd need to get your butt to Jersey if you want to come and join me. I have got a few spaces left on that. I think it's about half full at the moment, so there's a few spaces left if you're interested. And we're going to be using EFT, matrix reimprinting, a lot of NLP work. You don't need to be an EFT practitioner to come on that workshop. It is specifically based around self-sabotage. So, it is for you too, Sam. Get your butt on my workshop. Come on over to Jersey for a day in May. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, you don't need to be an EFT practitioner in order to be part of that workshop, but we will be using it and you will feel proficient in the use of it in this particular area when we finish. So whether you're a practitioner or not, you can join up, come and be part of that self-sabotage workshop on the 27th of May in Jersey. If not, I've got a 3-day training coming up in Guernsey. And I've got some UK dates coming up in the autumn as well, so stay tuned for those. If you've got any observations, if you're watching the replay, hit me up in the comments below. I always get back to people when they comment, so don't worry, I won't ignore you because I love you. Awesome. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this has helped you even a tiny wee smidge to release the need to be perfect. And remember, celebrate your goddamn wins. Let me know what your wins are in the comments below. Bye!